I did? I don't think I did.
No, but it's dinner time. Anyway, Keegan,
Okay.
so here's the thing, we have, if you look over here, you can click on topics. Uh, I'm sorry, the profile pictures.
I'm not living at that because I've already started the recording.
Already started the recording?
As you guys are talking about our food problems.
No, Keegan, restart.
Too late. We're good. It's a great start to
Oh,
the
man.
podcast already.
Yeah, okay. So, guys, welcome back. No. This is
Back?
our first ever podcast.
Yeah, this is the first
Yeah,
attempt. What do you mean back?
first attempt ever. Yeah,
Welcome
first
back
attempt
to
ever.
a podcast you've never heard before.
Okay, so rules.
You
No
guys are
swearing
good at this.
that much. No swears. No swearing that
It's not that
much,
we can't
okay?
swear, it's just that we can't swear within the first minute.
Okay, yeah. Sure, okay,
So
yeah.
we'll just wait about
And,
10 minutes and then we'll realize it's already been a minute.
yeah, just drop all of the S words and F words and B words and
Not yet,
everything after 10
not yet.
minutes.
It's only been like 10 seconds.
All
You can
right.
drop every word
So
again.
it stands for, shut up. N.U.G.A.T stands for not usually good at talking, because this is facts. We are socially awkward. Anyways, we
You're
have
not wrong.
topics like Keegan or Adina, pick some topics that you think we should
Okay,
go
I'll go ahead and
over.
start off. I got my list right here on my phone. It's exactly what we've already put into the topics channel. Have you guys ever had any paranormal experiences?
I have, yes.
All right, you go first. I'll go last.
Oh man, so many guys. Let's see. Well,
Wait, this is weird.
um, yeah. So let's see. Let's see here. One time, me and my mom were staying in this place, kind of in Nebraska, and it was like this little cabin thing, and it was me, her friend, and then her friend's son, who was like 3 years younger than me or so.
So it's been awkward.
And yeah, what?
It was awkward with him. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, it was awkward. Okay.
See.
I don't know. Wait, what you're saying? Anyway, me and mom were sleeping in the same bed
I mean,
because I was a kid. Shut the hell up, Keegan. And and
Probably
then we woke up. You know how you can just sense when someone's staring at you? You
no.
can just like feel it. Like you just feel their vision. You can just feel their physical vision staring at you.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Keegan doesn't. He's homeschooled. Lego Man's homeschooled. He's weird. His name is Lego Man, right? So basically,
Carol Baskin's in my profile picture, so I mean, you're not wrong on that part.
exactly, yeah. So anyway, I kind of woke up. It was about like 6 a.m. or so. So pretty early for vacation, I guess. You want to sleep in, and I could just feel like someone was staring at me. So I automatically just figured that it was this little punk ass kid who was just like fucking. Oh, sorry, who was just staring at me. Like glaring at me sleeping. So I wake up and I look over and he's not there. But right when I look over in the doorway, I just see this like man kind of move, and I just thought, well, okay, maybe it's like the mom or something. But I don't know. I was like half asleep, half awake, and I just see this like back of the head of this dude like move, and then I went in there and I was like, well, what's going on? And it freaked me out because they were still dead asleep in the other room. So then it got me really scared because I was like, there's just this dude, like Jason, I don't know, from Friday the 13th or something, just walking around.
Or he's standing there.
Or he's just walking. Yeah, he's just walking around of our cabin. And I was freaking out. And so went back in and basically it was like really scary. And then later on in the vacation, like we kept going back, like after a hike or so, we'd come back and all of our cabinets in the cabin would just be open and all the drawers would be open. Like someone just fucking freaking ransacked the entire place, and it was really scary. I have a couple more, but I'll pass over my turn to
Well, I
Keegan.
mean, we do have to pass up an hour, and I don't want to use all of them, so you can go right ahead with a second if you want.
Yeah. What?
Oh my god.
I can tell another story.
Yes, we have an hour and it's been 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh,
pressure. Right. I
pressure.
don't think I was very prepared.
You said you had more.
Uh, I did. I didn't come very prepared though. I got to think of some juice to throw into this to make it sound.
All right,
Adding some
screw it.
bull crap.
Adina, do you have
Make
any?
it sound.
No, I don't have anything.
You don't have any paranormal experiences.
Nah, demons don't really like me, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, I have one. I have one.
Oh,
Dina is
okay.
actually a superhero. She has a
No, no,
superpower called.
no. Hold on.
She has a
No.
superpower called not getting kidnapped.
Oh yeah, it's
That's because
wild.
she goes on these runs at like 3 a.m. by herself, just running through her town
They're so
by
fun though.
herself. You're like 5'2". You're like
Okay,
2 pounds.
I'm so cool, remember?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Uh-huh.
You
I could pick
how
you
have
up.
you
I
not
could
get
pick you up for
pinned?
sure.
You couldn't. Hey,
Easy, easy.
your arms would break off. You got
Your
noodle
arms
arms.
would break
Get out of here.
off.
Shut up. I could easily. I told you I deadlifted 220. Isn't that more than what you weigh?
Whoa! A deadlift is not picking up someone.
Okay, but no, I told you that I could deadlift your weight, and you said, no,
Dude, I
you couldn't.
deadlift bread. Okay.
Could deadlift like 4 of you, Adina.
Well,
Right, getting off
shut up.
topic. Shut up.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll have
continue your
another story.
story. Jeez.
Yeah. Can you not start off
So
with
this is
superhero?
one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. So when I was younger, this is one that my mom always tells me. So again, you remember my old house, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you were over there
I
because
think
you
I
never
was
went anywhere. They were okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
for sure.
uh, the one in the neighborhood is like the greenhouse that me and my mom lived in.
I don't remember.
This one, I always my entire life. Yeah. Yeah. My entire life, I always got super strange vibes from it. You know, like stuff was not right. That's why I always liked to go at my dad's house, not because I liked my dad more, just because I felt more safe at his house. And
Mm.
you know, my mom actually told me later on, which adds a lot more stuff to the story, is that
Dude, your dad's been
before,
dead for 20 years.
yes, that yes, and I'm 15, and and yeah, my mom fucked a ghost, and that's the moral of the story, guys. That's how I was
Moral of the
born.
story: make sure your
Mom
dad
fucked a
isn't dead
ghost.
before you're born.
Yeah. And anyway, so that the previous owners, the wife had died from falling down the stairs and
She
like
took fall damage.
broke. She took major fall damage, like
Sorry.
200 HP fall damage. Her neck broke on the staircase and died. And what's scary is that there was actually a blood stain like on the wood of the stairs, which is really scary. It's like a slight blood stain. And then the old dude like went to a nursing home and stuff. But we have a lot of their furniture in this house. And it was really scary because you know how people always say that babies or dogs or whatever can like see paranormal crap.
Yeah.
Well, my dog Jazzy, my cocker spaniel dog, he would always just glare at this staircase. And I thought he was just special. I thought he had something wrong with his brain. I thought he was a
Just
retarded dog.
special.
He was a retarded dog who could just stare at nothing and get entertained. Or maybe he saw something. I don't know. But what my mom always tells me, which freaks me out personally, is that when I was about around 3 years old or so, like 2.5, 3, you know what I mean? And enough to be able to crawl or slash like walk, stand up, but still, you know, not very good at it and still like sleeping in a crib. And so this was around because my mom bought the house when I was 2. So this was like our first year in the house. And I was in my own room and my mom tells me it was about midnight slash 1 a.m., early morning, late night. And
Mhm.
she just had this sense to wake up and just go and check on me. I don't know if it was a mother's instinct or if she, whatever happened, but she just like woke up and was like, "Oh, I should go check on Finn." She's like half asleep, and she just walks in there, and it's weird because I'm out of my crib and I'm standing, in the middle of my room staring at this corner. And she doesn't think much about it, and she just picks me up and puts me back in my crib. But what really confused her the next morning is that I had never in my life crawled out of my crib before or after that. The only time in my life is when I was just standing in the direct middle of my room, just staring, just complete glaring spaced out at this corner. And so I don't know if I saw something in this corner or what, but what I heard from my mom is that my dog was also staring at the same corner. So maybe there's a ghost there. I don't know, but it was spooky.
Sounds
Spooky
like
story.
some Doctor Who stuff or something.
Yeah, I know. Freaks me out knowing about that.
The most
I always
paranormal.
stare at corners.
I do that on the laptop.
It's just a glare at corners.
For some reason, I don't know why, but it's like every time I'm sitting in a corner, I just feel comfortable. I don't know why. It's like anytime I get sent to the like I remember one time I got sent to the corner, and I just grabbed a blanket and I just sat there. I felt comfortable. I didn't want to move. I don't know why.
Sometimes, there's this one horror movie, I forget what it's called, but it always fucked me up because
A lot of them can do
they were
that,
like
so.
well, yeah, yeah, but like this one, like the demon things were like inside the walls, and so they could like stick their arms through the walls and like pull you in. And usually my instinct all the way up before that was like, well, if there's a ghost, I'm gonna go up against the wall because then I know that nothing's at my sides or in my back. But once I saw this movie, I'm like, well, now where do I go? I just need to levitate in the middle of the room and be safe with like 360 vision. I don't know. There's no safe place ever.
I used to watch
Even
this,
in
Go ahead.
huh?
Go ahead.
Yes, what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh.
Okay. So Friday the 13th movie in 2009, in that like reboot
Remake one?
2009 one. Yeah, the Jason Voorhees, where he like comes up from the floor. You can't be safe on the floor, can't be safe on the walls. People are known from jumping out of the attic or the ceiling.
I mean,
You guys just gotta levitate.
I don't think going towards your walls is a good idea either because didn't Freddy Krueger come out of somebody's walls?
Freddy Krueger doesn't scare me.
How?
He looks like Deadpool, but with like things on his fingers.
Deadpool with just
Only
his hands. And Deadpool and Edward Scissorhands had a baby, and that's just Freddy Krueger.
Exactly. And he wears a lumberjack like shirt. He's stupid. He doesn't scare me. Like for me personally, like the more paranormal things are, the scarier it can be because like
Yeah.
if I see a demon, I'm more likely to go and try and fight the demon than I can, this like I don't know, ball of light that I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
What?
Okay,
You
no,
and
I'm
Satan
not gonna go
having
and
a
try and
boxing match
get
at 3 a.m.
I'm not gonna get a boxing match with Hellboy for Christ's sake. I'm just talking about like if it looks like Dobby the elf, but he's black, and that's the demon, then I'm gonna go punt him across the room.
Hold on.
Punt his ass.
I just want you to rethink what you just said for a second.
Black Dobby the elf, yes, that's the demon. That is.
And you want to punt him across the room. All right. So
Yes,
where are you going?
I would. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Adina hasn't said anything.
I'm sorry.
Well, she's
My bad.
well, she says she didn't have any paranormal experiences. So.
I know. I've got nothing to add.
Okay.
So yeah, she doesn't have much of a life. Anyways, sorry.
Okay, right. And you're homeschooled, so
Yeah,
you don't want to talk.
yeah.
Weirdo. All right, you're both weird.
You
I'm
cannot
scroll-
talk.
Yeah, you can't really
of all
talk
people
here.
can't talk.
You can't talk.
I'm scrolling through the
whatsoever here.
topics. I'm scrolling through the topics, and I realized that Keegan's the one who put down school stories. So
Oh yeah, I
know
forgot.
school.
I'm looking through the list right now. And I just now noticed that I put that there. I think the most paranormal I've had is so I used to have this like it used to be like an alarm clock type of thing, but it was like a phone charger too, and
Mm.
Yeah, think about that for a minute.
That was
So
scary.
yeah,
When
that
I'm
was.
not scared.
Anyways, that was my paranormal experience. On to the next topic. No.
Alarm clock mixed with a phone charger. That's called a bomb.
Scott, that's not
Radio
a
time bomb.
bomb. No, no, that's not a bomb.
Grenade.
No, so what it was like just a normal alarm clock, but it just had this like hole at top that I could just put my phone into, and as long as it was like turned on, or as long as like the music was going, it charged my phone. So sometimes I don't know why, but for some reason I would just leave my room, the radio would be off, and then I would go to the kitchen, maybe go grab something to eat, and then in the background I would just start hearing my music start playing. Like I wouldn't be in my room, nobody was in there, nobody was anywhere near there, but all of a sudden from the kitchen I start hearing like the radio going off, and I walk back and it's back on. And this happened about maybe like 30 times within maybe the 2 years I had it. It was so weird.
This isn't very much of a paranormal thing, but it's just kind of like my personal self being a dumbass. And so,
Anyways, I recently
thankfully,
stared at another wall.
thankfully everything was okay. But about like 2 weeks ago, I was sleeping and it was about 5 a.m. So my smoke alarm just started beeping like hell, and so thankfully it was just trying to tell the entire fucking neighborhood that the batteries were off and they were low on batteries and need batteries or whatever.
The neighbors
But
probably like they need
uh,
to
I
check
got
this.
I was mad because I was tired, so I threw a shoe at it and knocked it off the wall and went back to sleep. But then I realized, well, what if the house really was on fire? And I just threw off the entire alarm and just went back to bed. It would need entire defeats the entire purpose, and I would have been dead.
Like you would explain that to the police. How do they all die? I threw a shoe at her fire alarm.
Yeah, no one wakes up. They're just dead.
I only survived because the shoe helped.
Want to know something weird?
But
Um, that personally I think about. Like, I'm not scared if my house sets on fire because thankfully our house is only it's not far off the ground, and I have enough stuff in my room to break a window and jump out. But what scares me? Okay, here's what doesn't scare
when
me.
you
I
said
don't
it's not
care
far off the
the
ground, I thought
rest
it
of
was
my family.
levitating.
Yeah, it just levitates. We're just afloat. We're in the house of up.
I was
Up. We just
just
it just
balloon
levitates
sizing.
there. Just chills. Just chilling there. If you need to fix a pipe, you can just literally go underneath it. Stand underneath the house. Anyways, I don't. I'm not scared if the rest of my family burns up. I'm scared, and if I have 1 minute to choose what I want to save from my room, what would I choose? So I'm like grandpa's ashes or Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean,
one's already dead, one was $300.
the other
So
one just needs charged.
exactly. So because I think about that a lot. Like, it's weird because I keep my most valuable possessions out really close to the windows, like just for that occasion. Like I'm always like, well, if there's a tornado or something and I need to grab all my stuff, then I'll have it right there. But all my stuff that I was gonna grab is useless. Like not valuable to anyone else but me. It's like a family ring and then some ashes and then practically a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I don't think your Deadpool
And then
action figure is going to be saving your life.
oh my god, bro, I would be bringing that. That's actually one of them.
It's
I mean,
actually
that's
one
not
of
one that I
them.
would bring.
You just gonna
That's not one
smash
that
the
I would bring,
windows
but
with
it's next to it.
it? Oh my
I
god.
got him perched up, and he's on top of a Rubik's cube. It looks pretty dope, I must say. But that's not one that I would bring. But it'd be one that I'd be sad to live without. You know?
I mean, you could just buy
Yeah.
another one.
Right. All right. All right. Let me
Uh,
move on to a different topic.
yeah, I don't think we have any more topics on that area.
Okay.
I'm trying to think here. Have you guys had any like weird dreams?
Ooh, weird. Oh my
I do
god.
know you go
I'm
first.
okay. How about this?
No,
Dina goes first, yes, because
Okay,
because
I'm
you already
I'm
went.
honestly curious.
okay. Well, when I was little, this is just gonna be kind of, it's not, okay, it's weird, but it's also just kind of sad. I used to have these like really bad anxiety dreams,
Mm.
and it was like this like little animated girl running in a circle with this red ball over her head, and then every lap of the circle, the ball would get like larger and heavier, and it like,
Oh
oh
shit,
my God,
this sounds.
it was so scary. It like crushed the little girl eventually. Oh my
What?
God. I know. It's like traumatizing.
This is not-
Now
I
we
said
know.
I said weird, not like completely
I
like
know. Well, it's
anxiety.
okay. That's kind of weird though.
That's the definition of anxiety. I would wake
I
up and just like
know.
rethink my life.
And I was like 6.
Like, yes. Could you imagine just what kind of
I
dream
have a
is
really scary
that?
story. I have a really like messed up story that so I don't okay, I'm not gonna drop any names because it's one of my mom's ex-boyfriends and he's like really, really cool. Like he's one of my idols. He's a dope dude.
He's a
But
dope
anyways,
dude.
I can't drop his name because he's literally it's governmental confidential shit or whatever.
I mean,
And so my mom was telling me about how he was telling her the story, like, because he would
we'll
never
just call
tell
him
her.
Dave.
Huh?
We'll just call him Dave.
Okay, Dave. Yeah, okay. So Dave would never tell my mom like what he would be doing when he was, because he was a part of like the Marines or something, the Marine Corps or something,
Uh,
and but turns out he was like special forces, and he was originally from Texas, but he got stationed here in Indiana for something. And what he would be doing is like he was always on call 24/7 with a satellite phone, and they would just call him in and to like anywhere, and they would just literally like helicopter him or whatever to some place, and he was like a sniper or something. But my
it's just
mom was telling me that Dave, what?
nothing.
Your audio was cracked there for a second, I must say.
Can't wait to watch it back.
But um, basically, what was I saying? Yeah, Dave. This dude here, uh, he got hammered, and so my mom took advantage of it and was like, "Hey, tell me what goes on." And he has a bunch of major PTSD because this is what the U.S. Government did to him as a training thing. He got put into Iraq,
Ooh.
and he was in this. He got held hostage inside this house. And it was like this house with a bunch of no, I don't know, Iraqians. I don't know, but a bunch of
Iraqi.
terrorists or something. Terrorists or something had held him hostage in this like some random family house where there's a bunch of like little girls, and there's like a family of like 7 or so little girls that were like pretty young. Okay, they're little girls, and he was basically hung up, and for
Are
seven
we still on
days
the
they just
weird
beat the
dreams
crap out.
topic?
Okay, shut the hell up, Keegan. This is a really interesting story. So basically, they would ask him, they would interrogate him for all of these government secrets, and he would decline. And every single day that he would decline, they would take out one of these little girls and shoot her in the head,
Hmm?
shoot one of them in the head. On the seventh day, after he had witnessed all of these girls die, they came out with all of the little girls, and they were still alive. And the entire thing was staged by the U.S. government to see if he would be able to tell the truth. So he's really messed up in the head because to him it was real. He got beaten up and everything, and literally tortured for 7 straight days, and was covered in his own shit, and almost drowned and almost died, and had to deal with the trauma of all of these little girls that just got murdered in front of his eyes. Even though it was all fake, it was really messed up. He has a literal kill count on him. He is a total badass. He's like 300 pounds of muscle, and he's like a sniper. This dude is
Oh, he sounds
crazy.
like me.
I wait, what?
Just straight
Basically.
muscle. Just straight muscle.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going in a different direction with that.
Oh,
It's like I gotta kill count too.
Yeah, no.
Adina's American Sniper.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's get back to the topic of weird dreams. Keegan, you go.
Drifted way off there.
Yeah, but hey, don't get me wrong. That was a cool story.
Oh, by the way, hey YouTube, yeah, uh, I don't think
YouTube. That was just for jokes, by the way.
that was just my I just played a game.
USA is cool.
Yeah.
That was just my mic messing out. Basically, the moral of the story is be kind and
Don't shoot
respect
little
America in
girls.
every way. Don't shoot little girls,
Okay.
even if it's just for kicks.
We're-
Even if it's just for kicks and even if it's for shits and giggles, guys. Please don't murder
We're about
children.
to see if this is
I
allowed
know
on
it's your
YouTube.
stuff.
If not, oh boy.
It's not like we're gonna get full on demonetized. You have what, 2 subscribers?
One.
Yeah, and it's me. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It is.
So, hopefully, we'll gain some. It doesn't matter. No one's gonna watch this.
We'll
anyway.
see. If the channel gets taken down right after, we'll see.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
So, back on
okay.
what is your weird
Dreams.
dream, not, his.
Oh, for me?
Yes! Oh my god.
Oh,
I thought this was leading up to it. Oh my god. We're
oh,
passing the time.
oh! I just
Great.
Ian, you should know me by now. I don't talk with an intent on having a point. I
Or
just
a brain.
say shit. I don't have a. It turns out you don't need a brain.
I think you do.
You know, you're fine.
Science says otherwise. So, your
the
weird
d-
dream.
okay. Oh yeah, I was about to go way off topic, but yeah, sure.
Again?
Weird dreams. Okay. Yeah, I was going to talk about our friend Simeng and how he doesn't believe in science and says he only believes in God.
Oh my
But
Oh no.
that can be another story.
Oh my god. Alright, is your turn over? Or because we have
Yeah,
maybe 30 minutes
screw
left.
my turn. I don't have any dreams.
I don't
I don't have dreams.
I just see
I don't
black and
have
nothing
dreams.
but
It's just nightmares and anxiety. Please skip me.
it. Well, I mean, anyways. The weirdest dream I think I've had is well, the thing is with me, my biggest fear, and I know this sounds very stupid, is an animatronic. Like the Chuck E. Cheese things, yes.
Yeah, and I think that's the funniest thing that you always send me like that one video that you like freaked out about that I just laughed because it wasn't that scary.
Well,
It was like that animatronic thing, and he like ate the children or something,
Well-
and you're like, oh. Like, things that scare me
I
don't
play
scare
too much
you.
FNAF,
You
okay?
shit your pants every time you see an animatronic. You go bonkers. You just like automatically do in the diaper.
Dude, like I can't play FNAF anymore. It's gotten so bad I can't. I haven't been in a Chuck E. Cheese since I was like 7. I don't think I'm going to ever again. But
That's tough. I had my
Oh.
birthday party in a Chuck E. Cheese
oh no. But
when I was at.
as I said, the fear of animatronics, you can guess what this dream's about to lead into. So it was the dream. I don't remember how it really starts, but I remember how it sort of ends. So apparently, there's like hatch down in like my grandma's house or something, and it leads down to this like 100-foot hole that's just a void. And once you get down at the bottom, it's nothing but darkness, and you can't see. And you walk in one direction, and well, as you can guess, animatronic.
Yeah.
So that was actually a pretty boring story now that I think about it.
Yeah, our reaction was just like
The build up is just so good.
no one responds, and you're just like, "Oh, am I muted?" And then we're just like, "Nah, it just wasn't. It just wasn't an
It's just
interesting
awkward.
topic. It just wasn't interesting, dude. I don't know
Alright,
what to tell you."
It's a good thing we got that one out of the way because I never want to talk about that again. It's weird that it's happened twice too. I hope it never.
Pet peeves. Let's talk about pet peeves, everyone. Keegan,
Alright,
no
pet
one
peeves
cares
is-
about what you were going to say. Pet peeves.
I'll go first.
Pet peeves. Okay.
I don't have a pet peeve. I have a pet peeve. I just can't
My
think of what
pet
it is.
peeve. Okay, my pet peeve
Oh, wait.
is. Okay, let me get this straight. Let me get this out of the way. Don't want to get too political, but I am a liberal. Okay, I'm a Democrat. All right.
Oh no.
Let me talk about
I
this.
don't want to
I'm a
venture into this
Democrat. All right. I'm
territory
blue.
right now. This is the first podcast. I don't think we should be venturing.
I don't care. I don't care if
I
you're,
do.
no matter what. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. My biggest pet peeve is when super left liberals cry about things, because then it makes me just like, well, I got to be honest. I'm gonna have to side with the Republicans that I don't care either. Like, shut up. And then also when super right people are like just dickheads for no reason, that makes me mad. But it's not a pet peeve. Like that'll make me like annoyed. But
Well,
a
if
pet
it's not a
peeve
pet peeve,
is
then
that.
what are you talking about?
No. Is when super left, like liberal people, you know what I'm talking about, will like
Yeah,
cry
sure.
about
Yeah,
things.
we'll go with that.
Okay, let me give an analogy.
No, how about we don't?
Keegan, this is my podcast
This
too.
is my
Okay.
podcast.
The Republican is a bear, okay? The liberal is a retarded camper with a stick, okay? He goes over, he pokes the bear, okay? And, yanks him in the eye, okay? And then the bear goes, and so then the liberal cries and goes, bro, the bear's fucking insane. We gotta put him down. We gotta do that. It deserves death. Death to bears.
I thought you said
Except
that your biggest pet peeve was when somebody hands you something. Now we're getting political.
oh, oh my god, that was a joke. That's what Iron Man says. That's what Tony Stark said.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
not a
that you
pet
said
peeve.
that right like 10 seconds after.
Yes, that was a while ago too. That was a couple
It was
days
like
ago.
yesterday.
A lot has happened. Hey. Let's talk about the Mandalorian episode that came
Let's
out,
not.
everybody.
No,
Oh
hold
my
on. We're drifting
God.
way off a topic here.
That was a good episode, though. You can't lie. It's a fire episode. Chapter 13, I think it was. It had Ahsoka
It's a
Tano
good
in
thing
it.
that nobody's watching this because I don't think anybody's gonna care if I say I've never seen it or
Baby
Star Wars.
Yoda's real name is Grugo.
Can we
Yeah,
get back on
Grugo.
topic here?
A weird name.
We have
No,
like 30, 20 minutes left.
this can be however long I want it to be.
No. Like I said, it's my podcast. It's going up on my channel.
Yeah, well, I'm in charge now.
It's my server.
What you think? All right, next topic, everybody.
No, you hold me all the time. Okay, do you have any pet peeves?
I'm kidding. Pet peeves, yes. Pet peeves to Adina. Adina, what's your pet peeve?
You, Finn, honestly.
Me?
Yes, you. Individually, just you. Actually, all Finns. Except for you. You're actually not that bad. You're kind of annoying,
Me?
I guess, sometimes. Yeah, you're actually not that bad.
That's
I take that back.
surprising. No offense.
Okay, so I'm annoying, but I'm not
You're not
bad
that
for
bad.
is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
offense
You
for
got it perfect. Every Finn I've met is just weird.
For me, I'm cool. I'm epic.
Like,
No,
you know
you're
about
not.
the creepy Finn?
Yeah.
The stalker one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not creepy, but I'm
A stalker.
I'm just weird.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're
There you go.
comparing me to a fucking stalker. So
I'm
that's,
glad you're comparing me to Jeffrey Dahmer.
No,
This is
you're
being
better
great
than a
podcast.
stalker. There you go.
that's wow. Compliment of the year, guys.
I
I'm
know,
better than
I know.
Compliment of the year. I don't think I
Better
have
than-
many pet peeves, so I
Sexual
unless I
predator.
think of something like right now, I can't. I don't think I can say anything on this part. But it's glad to know that you're being compared to
Okay.
a sociopath on this one. So
I have another pet peeve. I have another pet peeve.
what is it?
When girls get mad for
Oh, dear
when
God.
guys discriminate.
No, we can't
when
go
girls
into this.
get
We can't go into this territory.
No. Okay. Oh, no. Listen,
No.
I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. Okay.
I think you
I
are
hate
saying
it.
what I think you're saying.
Shut up. No, let me say it. I hate when girls complain and say that guys are discriminating when girls do gross things. Like I saw this video about how this girl had a booger chair. What I mean is where over the years she had picked her nose and put boogers under her chair, and then cried because her boyfriend broke up with her when she showed him her booger chair.
Okay, well, I don't see
That
that
is
as
my
much of a
pet peeve.
pet peeve as like a weird thing.
You are a social outcast if you have a booger chair.
Well, I'm just a social outcast either way, so what's your point?
Yeah, but at least you don't have a booger chair. Jesus
That's what you
Christ.
think.
All right, I think that wraps up the podcast for
No,
today,
we still
guys.
have like
So,
20
thank you
minutes.
so much.
do-
I'm talking about a booger chair.
I don't think that's gonna wrap it up. I think we can get one more topic in. We've only done what? 3, 4, 3? We only done like 3.
Adina didn't say her pet peeves. Well, she said Finn, but that
Okay,
it's not
So you're a pet peeve.
Well, I don't know. There's so many. There's like little ones, but I don't really have a main
woman
pet
be
peeve.
like.
Oh no.
Woman.
All right, we're
be
changing
like,
topics before he starts getting into the sexist part of the podcast.
yeah.
Do you have any okay, what's your most embarrassing moment? I think that's a good one to start off with. And Finn, you'll go first, considering you started. I guess it's good that you end it. Do you have any embarrassing moments?
Because I talk the most. Embarrassing moments. When I set my summer camp on fire.
Wait, what?
I don't know if we want to get into the full story. We have like 10 minutes left.
We got like 13. No, we have like 20. We got 20. Okay, we're good.
20 minutes left.
Should we save you for
Moral of the story. Okay. So, no. Some of the
just
story.
give us like
okay.
the quick rundown. Give us like the quick.
A quick rundown. We were building fires and the kids powwow, and I brought hairspray, Old Spice body spray, and a lighter. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my fire real quick as a joke, and I got expelled from the camp. It was at a YMCA, by the way, and I used it. I built my. The way the director put it in the description was built homemade flamethrower set powwow on fire. And it's embarrassing because a bunch of the kids, I spent an entire hour trying to get this fire out because all of the benches were set on fire.
You burnt down a campsite.
A small tree also got set on fire. And so what happened was I lied about it because the little kids went to their powwow and the counselors just see me trying to frantically put out this thing, and so they're just like, was this you? And I was like, no, it was a dude came with a flamethrower and set the powwow on fire. I think he was a Nazi.
Oh
and,
no!
Oh my God.
No! First politics.
So then everyone thought I was a Nazi because I'm not a Nazi, by the way.
Oh,
Not a
this was a mistake. Screw it. Okay. Adina, do you have any embarrassing stories?
Um,
You gotta have one.
dude,
Come on.
I don't know. You're
You
putting me on
gotta
the
have
spot
one.
here. It's too much pressure.
Nobody's gonna watch this.
I mean, I have a lot that involves Mark, but I don't think we want to get into the Mark situation.
I mean, we got
That'll take that's like an entire hour's worth of stuff.
Okay, then give us a quick rundown.
Finn, you don't know who Mark is?
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh wait, was that the dude who
I thought
who
at the
was
camp.
calling you
At
that one
camp.
night?
No. I think that's Phineas. I don't know who you're talking about.
No. What? I swear you said. Oh no, that was Matt. Where you was muted.
no.
You thought your mic was muted, but it wasn't, and you were just talking all this trash about him to me. You're just talking all this crap, and then he just texted you and was like, "Your mic's unmuted," and you were like, "Oh."
No, I thought I told you that. Okay, well, Mark says he's this guy from summer camp that well, okay, he he didn't threaten to, but he planned to pretty much rape Kate and I.
And then Dina got raped.
It's not really exactly a rundown story. It's a little too long for that.
I would say.
But
No, Dina, you have to elaborate. What
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought I told you the
I'm
Guess
story.
sorry.
what, Mark? That can't be the whole story. You can't just be like, I
I
almost
thought
got
I
raped.
no, I thought I told you it.
No, you
Oh,
gotta tell the
you
whole
listen
story
to
to
the podcast.
me.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
Keegan's a
it's
part.
so, no, it's like an entire hour long. It's such a long story.
Okay, then make it 20 minutes.
Okay. So we were at camp, right?
Sum it
And
up.
then the cabin was shared with the boys and the girls, okay? And so we were all like pretty good friends, whatever, it was fine.
How old
And
were
then
you?
it was last year, like last summer.
Like the summer of lockdown, or like the summer
No,
before lockdown?
Before that.
like
Okay,
2019.
okay. Okay, the
Okay,
actual
so
Like
last
the good
summer,
summer
not
before hell
yeah.
burst.
hot time.
The boys and the girls shared a cabin, right? And we were all pretty good
It's a
friends.
terrible idea.
And then
Yeah.
Mark like came up to me, I think, during breakfast once, and he was like, "By the way, Leo and I don't know if I should use their names actually. It's kind of whatever. Leo and Carter like were like very aggressively fantasizing about Denali, Kate, and I, and
Um,
we were like, oh, that's really gross. So we started being really mean to them, every
good.
time we saw them, obviously, and it was like
It's just
it was just a pretty much a 1 day story, but over the day we like Mark kept saying that during the camp out, we have this camp out where we like hike up like 8 miles and then we stay the night in tents and then hike back down. And Denali and I brought hammocks, and Mark kept saying, he was like, "Oh, I'll protect you guys in your hammocks so Leo and Carter don't pull anything during the camp out," and blah 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 blah. All these really shady
then
stuff.
he pulled something. Pulled out
No,
something.
he he planned to. He just never really got the opportunity. But we told Leo and Carter about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, that wasn't us. Mark was saying all of that. Like, he's just pinning what he said like to us, basically." Um, and
How is that embarrassing to you?
it's not
Like,
embarrassing. It's
Why
not
are
even
you telling
there's
it? Do you
no
understand
one
what
cares.
embarrassing means?
no. I said there's embarrassing moments in there that involve Mark,
Then add
but
those.
well, I already forgot. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
But it's
Oh,
like
I
Alright, I
I
guess
have
it's
a
my
good.
turn.
No, wait. This is about Adina. This is an embarrassing story for Adina. We made a
wait,
bet
what did I
saying
do?
every
Oh,
single time she said, "Oh my god," she would give me $1, and every time I said the word cringe, I would give her $1. Moral of the story: I owed her $2, and she owed me $140 in a span of like 2 weeks. And
okay.
so she called off the bet because she would have been broke because she couldn't pay like $100 something.
I'd rather
So
just buy you
instead, I told her she
strippers.
had to buy me Frankie McDonald merch. She had to buy me
Freaking
Frankie McDonald merch.
McDonald merch.
She still didn't do
Oh my god.
that. Okay, guys, today we're going to be chased by moose. I
No.
love Frankie so
I haven't seen
I want to meet him in real
McDonald's
life.
since you showed me that video like 6 years ago.
It was so good. I love Frankie.
Okay,
He's great. He's
this
great.
is
He's
a
a
story I
weatherman.
haven't actually wanted
Okay.
to tell, but screw it. You know what? I don't care. Um, I'm going to regret this, but so it was. I want to say kindergarten, right? And so at the time, I don't want to give anything away. So I kind of bugged my teacher for the entire day to let me sing in front of the class. Mistake. So, so okay, we had a microphone, and because this was kindergarten, like show and tell and stuff, so we had a microphone over in the corner. So I looked at it, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? I could probably use that, and I'll just sing a song." So I'm gonna tell the both stories here. Um, and so the first time I did it, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly, I think the first time I did it. So you know how like you sing a song and then there's usually just that cut of like just no one singing and then it's just music.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yo, I'm
So
watching the video of Keegan singing Big Time
no,
Rush when
no,
he
no,
was
no.
6,
That
right?
I'll talk about that in a minute. Hold on. So ironic enough, that's what I was saying. So it was like that, but since there was no music playing, everybody thought the song was over. So they started clapping, and then I kept going. And I remember so much, and I heard the teacher say, "Oh, there's more." And it wasn't like It was more like a
Oh,
bummer, like a way she said, like the way she said it wasn't in the tone that I was expecting because it was more like, "Oh my God, please stop."
no, it wasn't. It wasn't like, oh, there's more. It was like,
No, it was like,
oh,
"Oh, there's more." um,
fuck.
and no, she wasn't the only one that clapped. The entire class did. Um, so that was the first
Uh,
time. Then the second time I did it, I forgot the lyrics. So yeah, first time I did it, everybody clapped when they weren't supposed to. Then the second time I did it, I forgot the song.
that's great.
And
All right.
yeah, what you were saying about that, there's a video on YouTube of me. It was like 9 years ago, and it was for my birthday. I got a karaoke set, and I was singing.
It's got a
Like,
bowl cut in the frame of the bottom right.
yeah, yeah, your bowl
That's
cut's just sitting there like Justin Bieber looking.
my albino blonde hair and the bowl cut. So that's
But
also an embarrassing video. So yeah, you guys
it's
watch
embarrassing
that
for
if you
both of
want
us.
to.
But what makes it even worse is that it's on YouTube, sitting at 3.6K views.
It's really not.
Are you sure? I know it's somewhere in the 3K.
What views?
Yes.
Yeah, it has like it's got like 4 million views, dude.
It's not, I know it's 3K because I watched it like 2 days ago. Unless you had everybody
It's
like in
hit
the
three
world watching
thousand times.
it. No wonder you stayed up till 4 in the morning.
I was watching the Mandalorian episode, dude.
And listening to it over and over. I put it on loop. But I
Yeah,
think it's a good note to end the
and
podcast
step
on.
siblings caught. Yo, wait, I have one last thing to say.
All right,
One
what
last
what
thing
what
to say.
topic's this under?
I highly recommend everyone search up cake farts.
No.
It's awesome.
Oh dear
The
God.
funniest thing I've ever seen. It's a
All right.
porn star farting on a cake.
No.
And that's the moral of the story. That is this
No.
podcast. That's the message I want everyone to take away from today is
Don't take
cake
away that
farts.
message.
Porn
Don't
star
take away
farting on
that
cake.
message. Don't take away that message. All right. Anyways, I think that's a good note to end
Want
the
something
podcast
to
on.
look forward to?
It's been nearly an hour,
You
like
want
15
something to
minutes.
look forward Oh, hold on. If you
No,
guys
don't
want
look
something
forward
to
to
look
it.
forward to in this trying time, there's a specific date on December 25th. Not only is it Christmas, but Belle Delphine is releasing
Oh my
her
God.
porno.
Oh
So,
no, no,
so
no, no,
something
no,
to look forward to,
no,
guys.
no,
All right,
no, no, no,
it's been great.
no.
It's been
Okay, you
great,
know what?
Adina. Thank you.
It has been 47 minutes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording before you get into more
All
porn
right, it's been great. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
for watching the podcast that I know you aren't. All right, I think it's a good note to end
Yeah.
it on.